need your help more than ever. Show me that light.
You're a freaking badass.
We're just supposed to tell people we came to Hollywood to start a convent.
Haven't seen you before.
Well, look at God just working his ways.
Do you know where to get waxed around here?
We're gonna tear it all down.
Always did have a flavor for danger.
I hate them.
Should I kill them?
God Squad, bitch!
So what don't I know about you?
This was entertaining enough. It kind of, I think it kind of straddled a line because on the one hand, it was a humorous film that you're laughing along with. And it was high budget enough that it had actual distribution, seemed to have some kind of budget, and had a few people who were competent at acting, but it also had some really shitty acting in it too. So you're kind of between laughing with it at points and almost laughing at it, while at the same time it's it's transgressive or trying to be transgressive in a certain way, which kind of works, kind of doesn't. I just really felt it was a tight balance with this one. I think everybody wanted to like it for its theme. I think at some points it almost wore out its welcome because it did drag a little bit. I think some of the scenes were a bit long and not entirely entertaining, but there were a lot of clever things in it. There were our protagonist was kind of a lapsed Christian who had grown up with a strong belief in Jesus that she was coming back to as she was living this bohemian life of crime and drug dealing. And at some point, her and her accomplices are disguising themselves as nuns, and they go and get and shack up in this church or convent or whatever, where one of them immediately starts fucking this priest and
That's hot. Yeah.
starts kind of like erotically sucking the communion wafer out of his hands. And there's a point where they all beat the shit out of a guy and explain also that their cycles are kind of matched up, and this guy just happened to get the wrong day of the month to encounter the three of them, which is just the kind of comedy you're dealing with in this. It kind of had that Doom Generation type feel of it. It felt kind of like a more of a 90s kind of transgressive film. And if I understood the film correctly, I could be entirely wrong. Was it supposed to take place in the 90s around? Or did it just look like the aesthetic was 90s? I don't know. I should have paid better attention to the cars and whether or not they were using cell phones and shit. I think they were. But I'm probably way off base.
No, yeah, it just felt like a neon pastel version of a Tarantino movie. Or trying to be, anyway.
It did use the Tarantino font in its titles.
Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.